The greatest Final Four matchup of all time. Duke, Carolina. These two first played this year in February. That was in Chapel Hill. Duke never trailed in that game. They won by 20, their largest win on the road in this series since 2002. But then the game that sort of changed everything in early March, the rematch in Durham, Coach K's final home game. Duke had the lead at the half. Carolina spoiled the party, scoring 55 in the second half to win by 13. And so now, tomorrow night, for the first time ever, these schools will meet in the NCAA tournament. It is the 258th all-time meeting between these two. And what can I tell you? The games always deliver. Since Coach K became the coach of Duke in 1980, this will be the 100th game. Take a look at how close that is. It's almost impossible to believe. And Carolina could make it an even 50-50 and end Krzyzewski's career in the worst possible way. Jay doesn't even want to hear it. Here's my Uncle Seth, no relation, Seth Greenberg. Seth, what is on the line tomorrow night for Coach K in this game? If he wins the championship this year, what does it mean?
He joins Nick Saban as the all-time greatest collegiate coach of any sport. You're talking about a 6th national championship, obviously 3 Olympic gold medals. Saban's got 7 national championships, 2 different schools. He'll join Nick Saban as the greatest collegiate coach of our generation. I eliminate John Wooden because you know what? It's a different generation, 16 teams in the tournament. All different factors. Both Saban and Coach K, you talk about agility, you talk about changing with the times, you talk about changing your system, how you're going to communicate with your players. To me, these two guys will separate themselves. But he's got to win that 6th one to join Saban because Saban has separated himself. 7 national titles, 2 different schools.
Well, take out the whole collegiate thing. I mean, he puts himself in the category for best coaches of any sport at all time. You think about with Bill Belichick, you think about Nick Saban, Phil Jackson. He's in that upper echelon of conversations with number 6.
I completely agree. And it is yet another layer that goes into the stew, if you will, of what might be the most compelling Final Four game that we have ever seen. And I know that I sometimes am the master of the overstatement, but I don't think you can overstate the significance of this. And so, Jay, how do we describe the pressure on these kids? I mean, you can barely breathe, and you're not even playing. How do you describe, as a former player, the pressure on these kids going out there tomorrow night?
Well, take away the rivalry thing, and I think that's even hard for people to understand, even though Eric Church has canceled his concert in order to see the play, right? It's the fact that this is Coach K's last hurrah.
Right.
That's where this thing is so monumental. But I do think there's an element for these guys where they've said, screw it, Greeny. Like, it is what it is. We just have to play. And I told Seth this on our show, Keyshawn, JWill, Max, where it's like there's something about the way we lost. I say we. The way we lost at home to Carolina, where this is now personal. This is just not a basketball game. I don't like you to begin with because you are a rival, but you took away a monumental moment for our program. You took away a monumental moment for our coach, and it was the best thing to ever happen to us. So that personal aspect, I want to see that translated to the court tomorrow.
What do you think, Seth?
I disagree. It puts greater pressure because it comes about Coach K and not about winning a championship. It comes about defending Coach K's honor. And I know Coach K is all about creating causes, and that's great. He's creating a cause, obviously. But to me, the amount of pressure, the similar to pressure with those 90 players sitting behind that bench with the expectation you've got to win Coach K's last game in Cameron, that's the same pressure. In the NCAA tournament, there's finality for everyone. I've got North Carolina winning this game, Greeny, and I got North Carolina winning this game. JWill, relax, take a deep breath.
You just had Duke winning it on my show. What are you talking about? Don't you flip-flop for TV.
I'm just telling you, here's the deal, JWill. Carolina's a different team. The most important matchup, Jeremy Roach, R.J. Davis. I like city guards. I like New York City guards. I like a city guard that can get in the lane, make a play, and make the game easier for someone else. R.J. Davis is just different. His ability to create, get downhill off that middle high ball screen. Duke better change their ball screen coverage a little bit because if they don't, this guy is going to light it up. The other matchup is Manek and Banchero. Obviously, Banchero could score it, but Banchero's got to defend Brady Manek. And then finally, the defense. The defense that North Carolina playing right now is absolutely next level. Only giving up 66 points a game in the tournament. 36 and 26 from the field. I like what Carolina's doing. I just, look, take a deep breath. I know you're a little nervous. You're a little
Bring me out on the jib.
But the defense these guys are playing is
Bring me out on the jib.
Go ahead, Jay.
Bring me out on the jib. Where's the jib? Give me with my man Greeny right here.
Yeah.
Seth, I will make you the same bet I made Vince Carter yesterday, and he didn't take it. And I'm curious if you would take it. If Duke wins, I want you to wear a Duke bib and a Duke pacifier. and you have to wear it on national TV on this show, and you have to come on here and say, Duke, you're my daddy. If you think North Carolina's going to win, you take this heat too.
Wait a second.
I'll put it to Vince. I'll put it to you.
What's
take
the
reverse?
Bet. Wait a second.
What do you want me to do?
What do you
want me to do?
Oh,
I'm waiting.
You've got a lot of bibs and pacifiers.
I got two little kids under 3,
around your house. We'll go the other way around.
I'll do vice versa.
You get so salty when Duke plays Carolina. Duke and Carolina.
No, I get salty because literally 20 minutes ago on my show, you said you had Duke winning, and now you're changing it up for Greeny on Get Up.
I don't want to deal with you. I've had enough of you.
Fair enough. It's interesting. The Duke-Carolina guys going at it. I just have a suspicion that your wager with Michael Jordan in this game might be a little different from this, right?
Why would I bet Big Bank? I'm not doing that. Might be a little different from that. Good luck tomorrow night, my man. Good luck. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.